It's the same old cities that end up on top year after year. London, New York, Monaco. I know they're fabulous. Tell us why they end up on top.
Well, of course, these are very established and mature markets. But Lindsay, I'd like to focus on how and why Shanghai has risen over 90% year on year in this ranking. From an attitude survey, most people believe now that Shanghai will be one of these top 10 global cities within a 10-year time frame. And one must really look at the infrastructure investment leading up to the expo that's really built the city into a major mover.
But it's still a long way behind. It's still a long way behind New York and London. So you say 10 years. Is that really all it's going to take before people consider living in Shanghai just as much as they consider moving to New York?
Well, firstly, Lindsay, just to give you some context in terms of the investment in the city, leading up to the Shanghai Expo, which concluded in October of last year, there was over $95 billion of investment. So the infrastructure is well set for a very strong foundation. Almost 420 square kilometers of new metro lines. That will increase to over 960 by the year of 2020. The government is very much promoting Shanghai to be a financial and shipping hub. There are regional transportation links linking some of the very wealthy satellite cities around Shanghai, such as Wenzhou, Nanjing, Hangzhou. So all of this is very much creating a very conducive and much more diversified environment.
What about?
I can tell you over the yes.
Tell us about tax and also schools. These are two things that are important to high net worth individuals. What are they like in Shanghai?
Yeah, they're of course, those are very key. There are a number of international curriculums and schools here in Shanghai, and that is something that the government has been implementing. From a foreigner perspective, certainly the tax code is not as competitive as if you would look at, let's say, Singapore or Hong Kong. But in terms of the deployment of expatriates into the marketplace, we've seen a dramatic rise over the last 6 months. I can tell you that multinationals are very much leading the way in terms of the rebounding office market here in Shanghai. Just to give you some context in terms of supply, we currently stand at about 3.7 million square meters. Over the next 5 years, we're going to be increasing about 2 million square meters of prime grade A office to cater to that demand. If you take a look at business parks, decentralized office, that figure is closer to 6 million. So the city is on very strong foundation right now.
Zink of Knight Frank, thanks very much.